Welcome back. While many students and parents have been preparing for the beginning of a new school year for over a decade, determining what you need to head off to college, it's a little bit of a different experience.
That's right. Watch as our Olivia Horton is standing by with the top tested products for your university or dorm room.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing for this week's Best Reviews.
Whether you're an incoming freshman or returning to dorm life, picking the right stuff for college can sometimes be tough. Joining us now with the top tested products to take off to college with you is Senior Director of Content Operations at Best Reviews, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. You know, the expectations for what you're going to bring to college have changed a lot, so I want to make sure that we're setting up every modern college student with the things they want.
And you can't be set up for success without a good night of sleep, right, Jacob?
Yeah, and it's kind of an interesting thing, especially for those that are getting into college for the first time, where you don't really have much of a choice in terms of what your mattress is, and you want to make sure that you're finding those twin XL sheets. And what our one recommendation is at Best Reviews is go with cotton. Doesn't need to be the highest of the highest of the high, but what's great about it is that it's nice and breathable, because those dorm rooms oftentimes you don't really get a lot of say in terms of the temperature.
Absolutely, I can attest to that. Now, when it comes to waking up out of your good night of sleep, you got to start the day with coffee.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about the modern college student, is that they want their own coffee. They have discerning tastes, but really they're not in a position to spend a lot every day going to Starbucks. So send them off with this base Keurig model that we brought here. It's great. You can send them the cups they'll need and care package, and every morning they'll be able to get that cup of joe they like, and at the same time, you know that you're helping them save money in the long run.
And when you do save money, that's a good thing for all college students. Pro tip out there, everybody. When you wake up and you have your good cup of coffee, you need to be comfortable and get ready for the day.
Yeah, and again, the dorm life, not exactly the most comfortable floors, so you want to make sure, also not the most clean floors, so you want to make sure you got something that's protecting your feet, and these are our absolute favorites. They are a Best Reviews Testing Lab darling. They are the Joomera cloud slippers, and what we love about them is, number one, they're inexpensive. They're around $40. You can find them on sale a lot of the time too. But number two, they are the most comfortable house shoes that exist, and for the college student, they would also work for shower shoes, which is an important thing to make sure you got checked off your list.
Absolutely. If you can use one item for multiple things, that is also another pro tip. Now, when it comes to heading off to class, this right here is going to help them.
Yeah, and so this is the Kindle Scribe. A lot of people are familiar with the Kindle. They know the advantages of it, of put all your books into one place, which is great for somebody who is very book rich, like a college student is. But what we love about this is that it also allows you to take notes on what you're reading. In my experience, when I actually did the reading, it was super valuable to be able to kind of decipher what was being said and be able to go back to that for when I needed to review ahead of a test. So definitely love the Kindle Scribe for that. Great piece of technology. Unfortunately, won't defray the costs of getting all of those books, but it will make sure your back is a little bit, stronger, because you're not having to lug around those books so much and wear it out.
And trust me, you don't want those back pains from lugging all those college books. Now, when you have to come home with all of your work, that piece of equipment is going to help you out.
Yeah, and so much has changed in terms of how the college student is looking at what they want to be doing with their life, or even what they're doing with their spare time. This Anker docking station allows them to answer both those questions, because it basically takes the laptop that you're going to send them off to school with and supercharges it. They can plug in a monitor, they can use it for more processing power if they want to be doing gaming. It's also great for video editing and things like that, which, if you're looking at any of the trends, so many recent graduates, so many of the younger people want to get in that content creation space. They want to be pros at putting together YouTube videos. This will allow them to do that.
Well, these are all great picks when it comes to people going off to college, so thanks so much for joining us
and thanks
today.
so much for having me.
Of course. For more on these products and others, just head to bestreviews.com or scan that QR code on your screen.
Thanks so much, Olivia and Jacob. Best Reviews is owned by a parent company, Nexstar, and you can find all those products that Jacob and Olivia just talked about over on our website, knwa.com.